Howdy folks, this video will be a short guide on how to play medic within the game of Foxhole. Now the first thing you need to do when getting ready for medic is to get 3 important items. The trauma kit, the first aid kit, and the medical uniform, which is called the medical fatigue. Once you get those 3 items from your spawn point, equip them into your primary and tertiary slots before equipping the uniform. Once you do so, you are now going to pick up bandages and blood plasma. The reason why you do it now is because the blood plasma and bandages will now stack your inventory, because the medical uniform allows you to stack these 2 items, making it so you can carry a lot more than in a normal uniform. The recommended amount of bandages and blood plasma to grab would be around 10 for each, so 2 stacks. Now it's time for you to be a medic. Keep in mind that being a medic requires you to be extra careful, because if you are killed, then you lose all of your items, which will set back your team. So always be careful where you are, and if the enemy is using gas grenades, it might be a good idea to bring a gas mask with you. To use the tools that you have, you must first find a downed player. This will be a player on the ground with their username above their head. The best thing to do is to grab the player with the letter E and then rush them to a safe area and use the trauma kit on them. However, keep in mind that if you are damaged while carrying the player will be instantly killed. So please be careful with them. Fear not, I am here to save you. Don't worry, I am here to save you. Motherfucker! When you're using a trauma kit, make sure to use a first aid kit right after, because the down player will be picked up with very small amount of their health. The first aid kit uses bandages to heal players that are bloody. The amount of blood on them can determine how damaged someone is. The trauma kit uses blood plasma to revive a downed player. Make sure to be careful with inventory management, and sometimes looting dead bodies is a good way to retrieve some supplies, as long as it's safe to do so. When you are playing medic, you must be careful about where you're positioned on the front line. When you're in the far back, you are safe, but you cannot do your job effectively. When you're in the far front, you can help as much as possible, however you're in a very dangerous situation, and people are more likely to target you because you're a medic, and medics are valuable targets to hit. The most logical position for you to be in would be somewhere behind the front line, close enough to be effective as a medic, but not so close that you could be quickly shot by a sniper or hit with a grenade. One minor note that I must make is the effectiveness of mic communication within the game. All the audio here was sadly corrupted, so I can't get you an example. However, the best thing to do is to say things like, "Bring him here," "Who needs a medic?" and "Medic is on the way." The reason why is it allows your teammates to work on a strategy that will help you too. If a teammate knows you're about to pick someone up, they might cover you from an enemy push or tell you where your assistance might be needed. And last thing to note, I sadly won't be able to get any footage of it, but if you find a body that looks like it's taking a nap, that is a critically wounded soldier. A critically wounded soldier can be used in a field hospital or hospital by dropping them off with a submit large object button. You can retrieve a body by picking them up with the letter E, and then moving them to a hospital or field hospital, then treating the patient. Once the patient is treated, the hospital will provide shirts, which is used as spawn tokens within the game. If a base has no shirts, you can't spawn at it. And that is it for now. I am sure I'm forgetting a few things, but that should be the general basics of medic within Foxhole. I do hope this video was fun to watch and you were able to learn something new, so if you did like this video, please subscribe and drop by my streams when I am live, which is right now, by the way. So thank you so much for watching my video, and have a good night.